acne doesn't start on the outside of your body. It starts from within your body, so that's where it needs to be handled. The other problem is that acne is not the actual problem. The acne is just a symptom of the actual underlying problem that's going on inside your body. In most cases, that problem is that your body is overwhelmed by something, and the body's just trying to push that something out through your skin and through your pores. And as the pores get clogged or inflamed, shazam, we have acne. That's why there is no remedy for acne that works for everybody. The underlying cause can be different for everybody. Whatever the body is trying to push out could be different from person to person. But the skin is not the body's main detoxification pathway. The body shouldn't be trying to push all of this junk out throughout the skin. The skin should just be a secondary or like a backup way to get junk out of the body. The real main exit strategy for filth and toxins should go through the liver. Now, most people know that the liver filters toxins and filth out of the body. But what most people don't know is that the liver puts that filth into the bile that it makes. And what that means is all the filth that the liver put into that bile goes through that pathway through the intestinal tract as well. And it goes out the back door into the toilet. That's the main exit strategy for filth and toxins that the body uses. There's a lot of factors in our world today that can make our bile too thick and sticky to flow correctly. And when it doesn't flow correctly, all those toxins and filth that were put into that bile, they don't flow out the back door. They stick around and they get reabsorbed. And now the system is becoming too toxic. Now the body has to figure out how do I get rid of this? Here are the two main options that the body has. Number one is it can push those toxins out through the pores in our skin, and then those pores get clogged or inflamed and it leads to acne. The other option is the body can take some of those toxins and it can shove it into a fat cell. And when it's shoved into a fat cell, then that toxin no longer can create problems. It basically becomes inert. So here's what we have to do to fix this problem. Number one, we can reduce the toxic load that we're dumping into our body. If everything you eat is out of a package and it's all these chemicals and sweeteners and all this artificial junk that your body doesn't even know what it is, you can take steps to move towards eating real food. You can work on doing that just to reduce your toxic load. Number two, make sure that your bile is flowing correctly so that that exit strategy is there to take the toxins out. The body is meant to deal with some toxins coming in. So we want our body operating in a way that the toxins can just be removed. Number three, not only do you want your bile thin enough so it can flow and take the toxins out, you want that bile to be able to come down and drop down on the food that's leaving the stomach, because that helps us break our foods down. And you especially want to be able to emulsify, which means to break down our dietary fats that we consume.